Hello and thank you for watching Your City in 5. I'm Ricky Saillas. To keep El Paso as one of the safest cities in the country, city leaders have allotted more money in the budget to add more police officers. A batch of cadets are currently in training at the police academy, but more are needed. The department needs 60 cadets to take part in another academy that starts in June. Qualified men and women are wanted not only to beef up the force, but to replace retiring officers. The department is also mixing up the way it recruits.
We're using social media. We're attending career fairs, job fairs, anything like that. The main thing is social media, Facebook, Twitter.
As you know, the city is replacing 300 police cars within the next 2 years, but they need more bodies to fill those units. There is no age limit to join the police department, but you do have to be at least 21 years of age to apply. The police department lasts about 7 months. It includes classroom and physical training.
If you are interested in joining APPD, please start preparing yourself, of course, physically, mentally, but one of the things is start running. The academy is going to be hard, it's going to be strenuous, but it's something that you could do if you really have your heart into it.
If you're interested in starting a career with El Paso Police and want to join the next academy that starts in June, visit joineppd.com to apply. This year's National Medical Laboratory Professionals Week has come and gone, but the hard work continues at the city's public health lab. Your City in 5 correspondent Armando Saldivar took the opportunity during an open house to go behind the scenes and get a closer look at what these city employees do to keep us healthy.
Working here at the Department of Public Health Laboratory is definitely not your typical day job. Here you trade a suit and tie for a lab coat and gloves. And your desk, well, that becomes a bench and a hood. And forget about the pad and paper, you'll be using a loop and a petri dish.
Labs are a very important part of public health. They're the first ones to find out what's going on in the community when we have a mysterious disease going on, be it bacterial or virus or parasites. They are the CSI of public health.
It takes some big and expensive equipment to look at the tiny details under the microscope. Details that can be life-changing.
Originally, I had a cousin that was born with an extra chromosome. And as a child, I did not understand what was going on, and I just saw that he kept getting ill, and nobody explained it to me. As I grew older, I kind of found out about the extra chromosome and how it affected his body, and I wanted to learn how to avoid that for the future generations.
While this lab focuses on sexually transmitted infections, water and milk samples, and rabies, they also test for emerging diseases like chikungunya, dengue, and the Zika virus.
Each specimen is treated as though it's a patient, and we fully understand the responsibilities that is involved with getting accurate and timely results.
The city is actually part of the Laboratory Response Network, which means it's one of only 10 laboratories that serves as an extension of the Centers for Disease Control in the entire state of Texas. The biothreat team also works with the FBI, which means that even though it's an open house, there are still some areas that are off limits. I'm Armando Saldivar reporting for Your City in 5.
Thank you, Armando, for that report, and thank you to all our city employees who work in that lab. For more information on the Public Health Lab, visit ephealth.com. Well, in time for spring gardening and home improvement projects, the fire department reminds homeowners and contractors to call 811 before digging to have underground utilities such as natural gas lines and water lines marked. Calling is an important step before planting a tree, installing a fence, or doing major remodeling. Local crews will mark underground lines, pipes, and cables in the digging area. Remember to call 811 before you dig. And a warning for homeowners, firefighters say some chemicals you may have at home can be dangerous. Bug spray, spray cans, motor oil, and adhesives, just to name a few, can pose a health and environmental risk. The fire department suggests only having items you need. Follow storage directions and get rid of old items that may be stashed in closets, restrooms, and the garage. You can dispose of these items by taking them to any of the city's citizen collection stations. You can also get rid of paint and pick up used paint at all of the 5 sites. The service is free. All you need is a water bill and matching ID.
We mix up the paint in 5-gallon containers, and we distribute that to the customers. For free.
The citizen collection stations also have yard tools that you can borrow. You can also pick up mulch for your yard. There's a country warehouse where you can pick up repurposed items such as bikes and furniture. Again, all of these services are free. More information on these sites are posted on the city's website under the Environmental Services Department tab. There's several highway traffic changes you should be aware of. Drivers using the Sunland Park Interchange will experience big changes in May. Lauren Macias Cervantes from our partners at TxDOT has the details.
Hi Rick, I'm out here by Sunland Park Drive and I-10. If you can't avoid this area in the coming weeks, you'll definitely want to pack some extra time and patience. There are at least 3 extended closures planned for this area. The first one this weekend. Crews will close Sunland Park Drive from Mesa Hills Drive to Donovan in both directions, along with all associated ramps, from 3 a.m. Sunday, April 29th to 6 a.m. Monday, April 30th. We'll also see an extended closure the following weekend. I-10 will close in both directions between the Sunland Park exit and entrance ramps. The Sunland Park overpasses will close, and the Sunland Park flyover ramp will close from 9 a.m. Friday, May 4th to 6 a.m. Monday, May 7th. The following weekend, I-10 will close so crews can continue the demolition and begin to remove massive steel girders from the old Sunland Park flyover ramp. I-10 at Sunland Park will close. Sunland Park Drive will close from Mesa Hills to Paisano. The Sunland Park flyover ramp will close, and the I-10 westbound on-ramp at Sunland Park Drive will also close. These closures will be in place from 9 p.m. Friday, May 11th to 6 a.m. Monday, May 14th. For more information on these closures and the detours, visit go10elpaso.com. Rick, back to you.
Thank you, Lauren, for that info. Expect these changes to last through the summer. For more information on these closures or details on detours, visit go10elpaso.com. The busy kitten season has begun at Animal Services, and the center needs your help caring for dozens of litters coming in on a weekly basis. Just a few days ago, 100 kittens were brought to the Animal Services Center. These little ones are too young to adopt, so Animal Services is looking for new foster parents who can help care for the kittens until they are at least 8 weeks old. The foster program is completely free. Animal Services provides all the food, supplies, and vet care that these little guys need.
Right now they need attention, they need a quiet space, and that's why we need our fosters. Our fosters are a main reason why we've been successful here at Animal Services, and we encourage the community to get involved. It's a very rewarding program.
And if you're wondering, Animal Services also fosters puppies as well. To learn more about the foster program, including how you can apply, visit ephealthanimalservices.com and click on the Foster tab. And that's going to do it for this edition of Your City in 5. But remember, you can find out more about all of these stories and the services provided by the City of El Paso by visiting our website. You can also follow us on social media. And of course, we're always on City TV. Until next time, I'm Ricky Saillas for Your City in 5.